Don, you're looking at this box filled with gemstones, and you hear that scream. It kind of echoes through the caves. What do you two do?
Andronima, I found this big diamonds that we're looking for sitting right here on the elevator that Dev's supposed to find for us. So and I think I just heard a scream behind us. So my plan is I'm gonna go straight to the screams, see what's going on.
Oh,
I, I
okay.
have to. I'm a detective.
Well,
I have to detect.
you have fun with that. I'm gonna stay here and guard the gemstones and hope that, you don't die. And if you do, I'll give you a proper burial.
Sure, just make sure that no one touches my staff. It would be fine. Well, I have my staff with me.
You don't want to take that with you?
I think I should.
I think you should too. It's a good idea.
Yeah. So just gonna leave the box here. You can do whatever you need with it. I might pick one little diamond though before I leave. I'm gonna put it in my pockets. I'm just gonna walk through the screams.
Okay, you go walk towards where you heard the scream coming from? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. The other two of you, as Andronima kind of takes a defensive stance there at the elevator, looking all around, now all by herself, as Dawn just walks off into the darkness of the mines. Noah and Devlin, the last you guys heard some like whispers coming from deeper within the mines. As
Can
Noah,
we make out what they say?
go ahead and make a savvy check.
Oh no. Do. Savvy for me. That's a 2.
A 2?
Oh no, that's my.
Okay, I thought that's what you rolled. I was like,
Not that bad yet. 12 plus 2 is 14.
14. Okay. You can't really make out what they say from this distance, but you can tell that there are what sounds like two voices. One's kind of fading in and out of it sounds more like, as you're listening to it closely, it just sounds like maybe not exactly whispers, but maybe quiet voices, quiet talking from somewhere deeper within, around a couple turns. You're not really sure. It can't be too far away, but it would take some kind of creeping up or something to be able to completely tell what it is you're hearing. But yeah, definitely you can tell there's two voices present.
Dev, I don't think we're alone.
You don't say. This great idea just keeps getting better and better. Just gonna say that.
And did we hear the scream in the distance or no?
I would say that you guys would not have.
Should we turn around and go back? Because I don't even know how we got here.
Honestly, I'm just following. My plan got thrown out the window. I am now at your leisure.
Okay, you stay here and I'll just go off on my own. Just kidding. I'm actually going to use my character's ability. I've been here before.
Okay.
Lead me to the elevator, if I know the way.
Okay. Yeah. Noah, something odd happens. You just, once again, that sense of deja vu hits you. But this time, something is really weird. You're visioning yourself through your point of view perspective of what your mind would perceive as your deja vu. But you're not the same. You kind of look down, and your hands are mechanical. You look up, your whole wrist is made of metal bits and electronic parts, all the way up to your elbow on both arms. and you kind of start to guide your way, and Devlin follows close. Seeing this point of view perspective, you're confident that you know the way back to this elevator, and you're like, silly me, I read that napkin upside down, and it got me all confused, and but now I got it. You just don't quite feel yourself in the process.
Am I really a robot right now? Is that what happened to me?
But Devlin...
Noah's going to keep that to himself.
Noah's kind of keeping himself very quiet, and all of a sudden you see this overwhelming sense of confidence come about him, and he just starts to just walk with a very steady, confident gait.
Great. Another rash decision. I wonder where this is going.
Exactly where we need to be.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And as you're kind of walking away, Noah and Devlin, the whispers seem to disappear. So it seems like you are walking away from the direction of where these individuals are having a conversation. Andronima, you are standing there, guarding these gems. Is there anything else that you would be doing?
I would definitely pocket one of the gems too.
Okay, go ahead and anybody who's pocketing these gems, go ahead and make sure you mark that on your character sheet somewhere.
Little gem.
You have
in my pocket.
So Andronima, you look it up. These have a beautiful glow to them. They're not refined in any way. Like, these are crude gems. They've just been pulled out from whatever kind of husk or whatever they're mined from, and they glow beautifully, but they're not like a perfect cut gem or anything like that. So, yeah, you pocket that. Anything else while you're...
I probably would also close the box just to make sure that like it doesn't glow or attract too much attention or something like that.
Okay, as you close the box, there is a couple beeps that happen on that little panel. And actually, you see some digital writing come across it, and the box asks if you would like to lock it. No? Okay. So you kind of type in the little no cue on the side, it beeps, and it goes back to that mode that you guys found it in. There's a green flicker of a light that just like kind of blinks and then goes off and blinks right above the button that Dawn had pressed to open it. It's just strange to you, this random metal box in an elevator that wasn't supposed to be working. Just really weird.
Else in the elevator?
You can make a savvy check if you'd like to kind of poke around.
Sure, I'll do that. Where's my D20? There it is. Oh. One.
Okay.
Four.
You're looking around. It's a pretty dirty old elevator. That box is just... You just keep on coming back to that box and being like, wow, man, there's just so many gems in there. Who would have known? Like, we came for one and we're going to get this whole entire box of these things that could potentially be more powerful and impactful than the original gemstones that caused the whole war of, to begin with. But no, you don't find anything. But you do gain a void point if you don't have 4 already.
Yeah. Is there like a nature check or something like that to discern information about the gems specifically?
I would say that you would probably need some help to do that with some kind of technology or something that you could like run the gemstones through or scan them or some kind of system to help you. Just by like looking at them, you're not really going to be able to tell too much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Dawn, we're going to fade to you.
Yes, sir.
And you're walking into the mines. Now, in the direction of the scream, you start to kind of weave. This is the section of the mines that's really kind of tight and obscure, and you've got all these angles and some veins of the mine. You just kind of walk, and then it just ends. So you have to turn around and go back, and you're getting really confused about where this scream possibly came from. This part of the mine isn't as well lit as the others. You notice that some of the lights that have been affixed to the sides have burned out. Some of them are broken. You see one kind of in the top left kind of flickering in the distance, creating this weird, ominous horror film-esque part of the mine as you're walking. There's one part where we can kind of see Dawn like walking, one hand on the end of the staff, and completely silhouetted by the light shining from behind him, but walking into kind of like a dark area of the mine. What would you be doing? You're just heading, trying to find directions, kind of grasping where you are, Dawn. Oh, we got Jamie coming in.
Yay.
I think he might be getting himself ready. Yeah, well, I'll take this time to welcome Mr. Misery to our chat. Welcome, Mr. Misery. Glad you could join us tonight. We're awaiting Aster's arrival. There he is.
Yay.
He made it. I'm going to jump into my OBS here. What I'm going to do is since Devlin and Noah are kind of walking back towards the elevator together, I want to give you guys a moment to do a little bit of just chit chat if you guys would like to talk while I'm fixing these cameras, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're all good.
Yes, ship me a Christmas cookie next time.
So, Dev, what's with your pessimism right now?
Oh, I don't know. The perfectly laid out plan once again just absolutely derailed. Other than that, no idea.
Hey, I was following your plan, but then it fell apart, and I was trying to make the best of it.
Listen, when we have a plan, I like sticking to a plan, especially one that's been thought out. And now it's just, we're not repairing the elevator. We're lost. I don't even know if you know where you're going. I'm just following you right now. And
I have a good idea where I'm going.
good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Heard that before.
For me,
From people.
because I think we could use you at your best, and I'm not sure you're willing to give that at the moment.
I'll be honest, I agree. I'm here for the ride right now. I'm not in a good mood. And we had a decision, we made it, and now it's just not going to plan.
What can I do to help you?
Find out where we're going. Like right now we're just walking and I can't tell where we are or where we're going, but yet you seem to be walking a particular direction.
You ever had a sense of deja vu before?
Not really.
Well, pretty common for me, and this is the way to go.
We'll see.
Care to make it a bet?
Let me see what I got.
How much are you willing to lose? I got 10 hollows.
I'll bet you 3 hollows.
3 hollows? Deal.
All right. Now, don't be crying once I'm right and you owe me 3 hollows. And if you cry, that's 3 more hollows that you owe me on top of that.
So 6 if I cry.
Yes.
And if you whine one more time on this way, you owe me another 3. Deal?
How does credit work in this game?
Come see me later.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, my
Trust in the process. We're going the right way.
mouse isn't working right.
So agreed. 3, and then if you are wrong, gives me 3. If not, then we just continue on.
Sounds good. And
All
when
right,
we're right, then I look forward to your continued cooperation with our group task.
Oh, I'll cooperate. That's not an issue.
Because we got an elevator to fix.
Oh, we do. Whenever we find it, that is. This
Oh, it's
is
not.
this is frustration station right here. And that was my dog whining back there. That was not me.
Well, step aboard the Hope train. We're on the way.
And actually, as soon as you say, Ed, we're on the way, Andronima, you start to hear voices. And you recognize the voices almost immediately as Noah and Devlin. Coming around the corner confidently, you see Noah leading the way, Devlin following close behind. And they have made their way to the elevator.
So you were looking for an elevator?
Looks
We
like you
found
beat
it.
up to us.
Yeah.
And I'm a
then-
bit richer for it.
Oh, okay. Well, just so you know, Don went to investigate a scream, and he hasn't returned yet. And I've been guarding this box of gems.
You found some gems.
Oh, yes. I'll open the box up.
Oh, yeah. Pressing the button excitedly. Full
Noah
of...
slams it shut.
What'd you do that for?
That's giving off light, right?
It does. It glows. Yeah.
Do you see anybody else around here besides you and me? And
There could be
Devlin?
someone right around the corner. You didn't know where we were coming from, but we still showed up.
I knew. But I heard you coming.
Do we know if the elevator actually works?
I don't think so. I mean, I looked around and it doesn't seem like it.
Would
Dev, that's your
Noah
cue.
or Dev like to take a look at the elevator?
Yep, I'll
Yeah.
well, might as well get to what we were originally going to do, just from the opposite end.
Yep.
Either of you, if you'd like to, you could make savvy checks to check out the now, if this is specific to like the tech of the elevator, I would say you could make a tech check,
Okay.
but it's up to you guys. What would your characters kind of be looking for, and that would kind of determine what kind of check it is.
The physical mechanisms of what's making this thing work.
Sure, I would say that would probably be a tech for this,
Okay.
just to kind of look around at it.
For me, I would just be looking to see if there's any panels or wires or just basic stuff, just looking around, seeing.
Okay, why don't you make yours savvy then, since you're just kind of just doing overall scope of the elevator.
Mine was 17 plus 3, so 20.
Oh, success. Very good. Yeah.
I will use a void point.
All right. Give yourself advantage.
I got a 6 and a 3 plus 1.
Oh, no. Okay. I think you need to roll a d6. And what is your current amount of void points?
I have 2 void points, and my current void corruption is when I sleep, I see through someone else's eyes.
Got it. Yeah, so you got to roll a d6. If you get a 2 or a 1, tell me.
A 2.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, no.
My rolls are going to be glorious tonight.
Let's see what the sweepstakes gives you. Let's see. Where is that at? It's probably under this one. There it is. Void points. Void corruption. Equal to or lower. Yep. So I need you to roll a d20 for me in your inspection of this elevator.
16.
16. Oh, gosh. Devlin, you're looking around. Something really strange is happening inside your mouth. your tongue is starting to like go crazy. Because you can feel that slowly inside your mouth, there is another row of teeth growing behind your current row of teeth. Much like a shark. You're looking for panels, but this happens, and you are not so worried about panels anymore. As I don't know how you would respond, much probably like you are in real life right now. As your tongue is frantically feeling this happening inside your mouth, and it's happening pretty rapidly, too. Noah, you do succeed as you're looking around at wires. This elevator has been repaired. Not to like, it looks like a swift repair. It doesn't look like something that's going to hold up for an extended period of time. It looks like that it was something that was just repaired rather recently, and that it was pretty much only meant to make it work. And that is it. Not to be dependable. Looks like some wires have been re-soldered. Things have been reattached. And the mechanisms, the mechanics that run this are very old. This elevator has probably been out of use for 20 to 30 years.
No, it's not going to touch a thing on it. Because it might hurt it even more.
Okay.
I think we got one more ride out of this, y'all. We need to kind of work quickly. Should we go get Don?
I don't know where he went. I just heard him and then he gone.
Direction?
There?
Okay. Dev, thoughts?
Are you okay?
Cat got your tongue?
At this point, I would just kind of like fall to the side of like one of the panels and just kind of lean against it and just kind of like stick fingers in my mouth and just trying to like figure out like what's going on right now. And that's all I'd be doing.
Oh yeah, you put your fingers in there and you can feel the bumpy texture of that extra row right behind. You run your finger off of one and then it bumps into your other row. It's like
Andromeda, you stay and watch over him. I'm gonna see if I can find Don.
Yeah, Dev, are you all right? Like, are you fine? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. Just feeling a little different.
Like how? Different.
Probably just, the elevator throwing up so much. It just probably is getting to me. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, well, maybe we can get a snack after this. You feel a little better.
Yeah, maybe.
You look like you're about to throw up again. If you're gonna do that, do it like outside the elevator somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yep.
You like bleeding a little bit out of the side of your mouth here? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's
Dev, we have
toothache.
to talk about our emotions.
Toothache. It's I think I need to see a dentist. I think I chipped a tooth.
Those are very expensive and we don't have insurance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I still have my wisdom teeth.
This is a role-playing game. You guys can decide that you want to start your own insurance company.
Do you have 2 sets of teeth? Call us now.
You might be entitled to compensation.
We fight for you.
As this is happening, this conversation, Noah, you are going off in the direction that Andronima pointed, into the mines to search for Dawn.
Gun drawn.
Gun drawn, so you get the gun out, okay. Aster, you were left off listening to some music while you were working on some mechanical device. What is it that you are currently doing right now?
Well, I was just collecting metals from the wall, I think.
Okay.
What would I be doing right now? I think I'm probably just deeply listening to my music and dancing in the hallway now.
Okay.
I think I got all the metal I needed, but rather than remembering what I'm doing, I got lost in the music.
Okay, perfect. You get lost in the music right into bumping into Noah as Noah is walking out with his gun drawn. Noah, you kind of get your gun drawn, you turn around and boom, right there's Aster, and he's like just grooving to the tunes with his earbuds.
So Noah actually almost pulls the trigger, but decides not decides, but realizes he's not an enemy and pulls the gun back. And is it earbuds that you're on, or?
Yeah, I have earbuds in. Yeah.
Noah goes to remove them.
I like dance back away from you. You know?
Can you even hear me right now?
Kinda.
Where's Don?
Who?
Don.
I don't know. I don't know anybody named Fawn.
Noah like beckons him to follow and starts continuing on the direction he was.
I take this as like moonwalk, so I'm gonna do my best attempt at moonwalking after him.
Okay. Fantastic. Make a dexterity check for me,
no.
Aster.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I didn't bring my character sheet, but I remember my stats. So
Okay.
That...
Well, that's the good thing about Death in Space RPG is there's only like a couple things to remember on your character sheet.
Yeah. Well, all my stats were bad anyway. I just roll a d6, right?
D20 and then add your
D20.
dex stat. Yeah.
I had the wrong die. All right. That's a 1 minus 1. 0.
A 0. You moonwalk right into a pile of rubble that you actually put there when you were discarding some unused metals out in the hallway that you seem to have just totally neglected and forgot about. And you stumble down right in front of Noah, trying to attempt your moonwalk, which goes absolutely horrendously. If you don't have 4 void points, you may gain a void point, Aster.
Yay!
Noah, he tumbles down in front of you.
Ah.
I appreciate you watching our back, but we're going this way.
I don't have anything I need to put on the racks. I don't understand. I'm gonna turn the music off so I can understand what you're saying. Okay, just give me a sec. Take the earbuds and like rub them off and put them in my pockets.
We're looking for Don. We need to get out of here. Have you seen him?
Oh, no.
I am heading this way. Please come so we can not lose you too. Walking forward this time.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you told me to moonwalk, so that's your own fault. I mean,
This does not mean moonwalk.
what else would it mean?
Follow. Come with.
Oh, you could have just said that. I would have followed you or come with you anyway. I don't know why you had to signal me, but all right.
Let's go.
So we cut to Dawn. Dawn, you are moving into a rather dark area of the mine. And I am going to change the music. Oh no. Where's my music? Is this it? Yeah, that's cool. I like that. No, that's too happy. We don't do happy music in this game, guys. What in the world? That's better. I like that. Not extremely dark, but that'll work. Dawn, moving up into one of these dark mine tunnels, you see in the flicker of a broken light up ahead, something lying on the ground. But it looks darkened like a silhouette. There is a light shining from behind it, but it makes it very difficult to see what it is. You can see other like boxes and crates along the sides, though, piled up on the walls. Looks like similar to the crate that you had in the elevator. Looks like some kind of mechanical metal crates. But a lot of it looks very haphazard. Looks like it's been left alone for quite a long time. But in the flicker of this light ahead, you do see something lying on the ground. What do you do?
I will slowly walk to it.
Okay. You slowly walk to it, and as you get closer, you realize that what you have stumbled upon is a corpse.
Okay.
Lying in the middle of the mine shaft.
I wanna try to detect, see if I could find anything like any kind of like a wallet or any kind of ID.
Oh yeah, so you start kind of digging through. You can see that they were wearing a suit, a mining-esque suit, but it wasn't the standard issue like you guys got when you guys entered the mines. This one's different. It looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit more high-tech. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been ripped through in several places. And this corpse is covered in blood. You start rooting through, and you see next to her, which is a female corpse, you can see that there is one of those, it looks like a better version of the meter that you guys were given to read, what was that? It was like bethanol or something like that. You guys were given to read. I can pull up my game notes here in a minute and find out. But it was that kind of chemical reader that you guys got. But this one looks like a little bit of a better high-tech one that's laying kind of beside it. There is a vacuum pistol laying on the ground. There is a like utility belt as you're kind of digging through. The utility belt has some it has like a little like cable thing that kind of pulls out from the side of the belt, and it also has a place where there's a combat knife kept on her back. She's wearing these really nice boots that seem to have some type of technology on it that's easy to kind of grip areas, kind of like climbing boots. This person was very much outfitted to be down here. One of the other things that you notice is there's a logo on the side of this suit. And the logo looks like, let me see if I can describe it to you. It looks like a double red triangle. And inside the middle, it has like these two circles that kind of overlap in the middle, kind of like a vertical Venn diagram, if you will. And then in the middle, that center point looks like has a small pupil in it, like an eye.
Okay. Let me write this down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wanna do the logical thing to do, and I'm gonna take the pistol.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
gonna take the
Oh,
new...
there are 2 extra ammo clips on the belt as well for that pistol.
Oh, I'm gonna take the belt with everything in it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me write this down. I'm gonna take the utility belt with the pistol.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at the boots. And I'm gonna check the size of the boots. And if there's a way for me to take him, because Adranima might be that size, I could give it like a present.
Okay.
It's woman-sized boots.
Yeah. You check them out, and they're definitely too small for you, but they might be able to fit someone else in your party.
You know what? I'm gonna take the boots too. Why not?
Okay.
Regular RPG type of game.
And
then,
as you're taking these, this body is still relatively warm.
Oh, should have checked if she was alive. I'm gonna, when I feel the warmth, I'm gonna grab her by the her head.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if her eyes are open and she could make any kind of contact.
When you look at her in her eyes are still open, but it doesn't appear that she is conscious. She doesn't appear to be breathing. It does appear that she is dead, but probably freshly.
Okay. If I want to make a check around the place that she's in and see if I see anything else around her.
Okay, go ahead
Like
and
around
make
the
go ahead and make a savvy check as you're kind of looking around for clues.
9 plus 5 is it's an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, can I use the void point?
I mean, you can if you want to try to roll for advantage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll use 1.
Okay, go for it.
6 makes it worse.
6. Okay. So how many void points did you have before you spent that?
3.
3. Okay, go ahead and roll a d6 and tell me if you roll a 1, 2, or 3.
4.
Okay, you are safe from any possible void corruption at this time. But you have this chill down your spine as you're looking around for clues. I mean, there's blood spattered everywhere. This looks, I mean, her wounds look vicious. It looks like that she's taken several slashes on her back and on her chest.
All right. As soon as I get everything set up and got everything, my utility belt in my belt, the gun in the holster, the boots, I'm just gonna tie them around, put them on my shoulder. I'm gonna try to walk back the way I came in.
Okay. And just as you pull those boots over top, you hear footsteps coming your way. And from ahead of you, kind of silhouetted, you see a familiar silhouette of Noah, followed by another individual who you've recently met. They seem to have discovered your location within this mine. It looks like Noah has his pistol armed and ready, and your new friend in tow.
Okay, so I'll be like, Noah, look what I found. It looks like you when you died and came back to life. I'm actually, she's dead. I found a utility belt with stuff that we could use. Got a pistol with a couple rounds in it. And I got new boots for Adrenema. And
did you kill that lady?
something we're not gonna talk about. She was.
It's something we're not going to talk about. I met you guys with a dead body, and now there's another dead body. You guys didn't tell me you were murderers.
Noah looks at the wound. Does it look like something that would have happened from a staff?
Well.
Obviously, you don't even have to make a roll for this. No, the staff did not kill this person. If you'd like to do a further inspection of the wounds, you can make a savvy check.
I actually would. I'm looking for that mucus saliva stuff that was around that last time. So
Okay.
savvy.
Oh yeah. Make a savvy check.
13 plus 2 is 15.
Excellent. Yeah, you succeed enough to know that this is not the same kind of wound. This looks like something clawed and raked through this person viciously.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing not the same creature, but this is not something we want to stick around and find out what it is. We need to go.
Oh wait! Before we leave, look at the symbol, the logo in her chest. Do you know anything about that?
Noah looks at it. I haven't seen it before. Aster, have you?
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Is
I
that
really
some-
hope you guys are wearing gloves while you're handling this body, because I literally told you about fingerprints last session. So I
Is this logo / patch something we can rip off?
Oh, I have a knife.
I'd say so, yeah.
Let's take that with us.
Let me see, rip off
No.
the patch. Okay.
But
Perfect.
first, what are you guys doing here? I was following
We fixed the elevator.
We.
oh, see,
I did.
good.
I did.
Good job. The elevator that we found, and you went the
Yeah.
other way.
Yes. Was it working when you found it?
I don't remember checking it. Maybe Adranima checked it.
Yeah, it wasn't working, and I fixed it. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good job.
Hey, good job.
Thank you.
We're
So
out of
let's
time.
get out of here while we still can. No one else needs to die right now.
You
So
guys
again-
are really worried about dead things, but the only things I've seen next to the dead bodies are you. So I'm kind of worried about you guys, because you keep talking about these scorpions that don't exist and whatever else. All I
the dead
see
body.
is dead bodies and you guys. It doesn't make sense.
We'll explain it as best we can, but these things tend to happen to us. Some of it is our fault. Just don't agree to be our captain.
Okay.
My
All
fault.
right. I'm not a captain anyway, so
Can we go, please?
yeah.
And when we were walking away, I look at Noah and I'm like, Noah, look, my utility belt. I am Batman. So we keep walking. Do we know the way back?
Do you know the way back?
Do you know the
I
way
am
back?
turning around the way I came and heading in that direction.
Okay. You guys start making your way back in that direction. Devlin and Andronima. You guys hear footsteps running in your direction.
What do we do? What do we do?
Well, 1 second. Let me see what I have on me real quick.
I'm taking out my knife.
All right. Pull out your knife. Okay.
Would I still have my cheese grater at this time?
Oh, good question.
Or would that have been returned?
I would say that I'll let you decide. Would you have returned it when you went up the previous time?
No, I would have held on to it, trying
Okay.
to get out of the room with
Okay.
it.
Then you have
I
your
know those guys were up there.
yeah. You got your cheese grater, but remember that thing is huge. It's big and bulky, and it takes 2 hands. Like,
And I'm pointing it right at the door.
okay, point right at the door. Okay, got it. And running around a corner, you see 2 individuals that look like they're frantically running in a panic. Both are male. One of them kind of looks like he's a little bit taller and bulkier. And he runs around the corner. He looks behind. It looks like they have these like 2 lights on the top of their suits, but they're wearing different suits. These are kind of black suits that have this strange logo patch on them. And they're running around the corner. You can see that they are both armed. And the one that's leading kind of stops and holds his arm out to the other guy, who kind of runs into the arm as they look towards the elevator and see both of you in it. And he's breathing really heavy, and he kind of pulls up his gun towards you guys, like this. And he's like, "What are you? Who are you? What are you doing?"